As discussed in today's PvP roundtable, they talked about a lot of changes that are becoming in the next month. But what they didn't talk about was um, the rank reset and the old PvP gear being used for for stitching purposes. Yeah, they're going to keep the old PvP gear for stitching purposes, but only difference is they'll they're going to remove the PvP stat. They're going to remove the PvP stats off of them, and the only gear that's going to be locked behind the rank are the new PvP gear that and the only ones that's going to be locked behind the rank are the new PvP gear that they're going to bring out. Um, and they talked about the that fish, the black jellyfish or whatever, and um, discussed they discussed some other some other topics such as leagues, do school duel gear. Yes, they talked about school duel gear. Um, they talked about um, I'm trying to think what else they talked about. They talked about the spells. They talked about spellaments. They talked about the different spells that are going to be nerfed or buffed. They talked about I'm trying to see what else they talked about. They talked about oh and they also talked about leagues. Um, having low level PvP um leagues. And they also talked about that spell. The spell it's called solar surge, meaning um, people who have people who have the spell solar surge or solar charge or whatever it's called. Um, they'll be they'll be dueling people who also they'll be dueling people who also have the spell solar surge. Um, and they all talked about a whole lot of other stuff that is coming um that is coming within the next month. Um, and they'll also have tests around next month. I'm not sure when, but they're gonna have it sometime next month. I'm not sure when they'll have the test round, but um, they said they were gonna have test round for 5th Age PvP next month. So I know some people are already hyped up for 5th Age, but um, 5th Age will be here sometime next month. Um, and yes, they also talked about um, pets and mount stitching, but they said that there would be no pet stitching or mount stitching. So yeah, so what they didn't talk about is the the people getting the people getting their ranks reset for for the for the for the 5th Age PvP. So yeah, they'll have test realm sometime next month, and they're gonna include a whole bunch of other stuff with the spring update coming up. So yeah, they've also talked about the they've also talked about the different spells. They've also talked about blading, and they've talked about jading. Yes, yes, you heard right. They've also talked about jading and blading and trap stacks and blade stacks and all that other stuff. So yeah, I know people are already hyped up. I know people are already hyped up. I know people are already hyped up about it. So yeah, so look for it to be coming up um next month.